With My Hero Academia back with another season, Season 6, the all-out war against the Liberation. Things are about to get interesting. Join me today as we go over what happened in Season 6, Episode 1 of My Hero. The way this episode starts is basically Izuku Midoriya as the narrator talking about what has happened from the beginning of Season 1 towards where they had left off in Season 5 with the Liberation Army starting to make their move. They are, with Shigaraki's powers evolving, they are a force to be reckoned with. And now with the heroes also alerted of what's going on, the all-out war between the Paranormal Liberation Front is about to begin. Then we get this very interesting comic book-like intro, which I gotta say, the animation just impresses me. My Hero Academia's animation seems to have never ever disappoint. But after the intro, we get to see Hawks. He's basically being a infiltrator, and double agent, and we get to see a bunch of Twice, one of the best characters of My Hero when it comes down to the villain side, considering how he is the Deadpool of this series basically. So we get to see Hawks and him talk, and Hawks can actually view Twice as a bigger threat. At first he didn't, because he had his trauma, but then he overcame it, which makes him extremely dangerous because he can spawn 1,000,000 of him, so he can basically overrun everything. And he also knows that the Liberation Army, like everyone from that group, just wants to annihilate the current system, the heroes, and that'll cause a domino effect of, causing chaos, destruction, which will cause all of the evil politics, and All For One basically taking over. And, that's a bad thing. So, he obviously is hoping that the heroes can stop this. I also love that the heroes, the ones that are part of the Liberation Army, are all caught. That honestly made me laugh. So, we arrive at the hospital with Kyudaigarashi, and he's just walking around all confident, all like everything's going according to plan, only for the heroes we get to see that they're already aware that he works for All For One. It's basically the setup to the big war. If I were to sum it up, we have two teams, Team Endeavor and Team Edgeshot. With Team Endeavor going into the hospital, we have them capture the doctor, interrogate him, and we get to see the fact that the doctor is immortal because of his quirk. That's how they're no more able to regenerate and such. But it is interesting seeing just how pissed off President Mike and Eraserhead are at, the doctor, considering that their friend got turned into what we saw into that Mist character, which I forgot the name. And yes, I'll put the name right here. And while all this is going on, Mirko is searching underground, deals with the Nomu in such a badass way. She's like literally the most badass of the heroes. She also confronts him, so basically just as they learn that Twice had made a double of the doctor, the doctor still gets caught, so it's just hilarious. There's also this amazing shot of Endeavor. Actually, not just Endeavor. There's been amazing shots this episode. It makes me actually see that the budget is really good this season. Hopefully I don't screw myself over with that line, but yeah, I'm actually pretty impressed. And an interesting part that Kaminari and Tokoyami are in, not with Class 1A, but with the pro heroes, as well as two from Class 1B. Also pretty cool of Midnight. Despite her very interesting way of acting, she was a really good teacher. Just calming down the students, making sure they're not panicking and stuff. Overall, a pretty good 10 out of 10. Nice setup episode. Can't wait to see more.